Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV.
This young Rexo Flexo, you know what I'm saying? You're not tapped in with Nolazine TV. Yeah.
Okay. So you know we already did the interview and all this now. So I want to just know, like, tell us, like, what's going on with you right now?
Well, right now, bro, really to be honest, I'm in a transition, you know, from like artist to like trying to be on my CEO shit, you know what I'm saying? I've been studying the game a lot, studying Baby, P, QC, all the niggas like who did it before, nigga Easy E and shit, because I feel like it ain't enough niggas like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody won't be the spotlight, everybody won't be the artist, you know what I'm saying? So I want to dabble off into that. And then, you know, fuck, I'm getting older too, you know what I'm saying? It's a young man game, so I'm trying to find me a little nigga that I can mold and take and, you know, make him a star. We go to the top together, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Also, you know, I'm like, since our last interview, you know, if you try features with like Percy Keed, it was like a few people in Baton Rouge, and you've been working, like, you know, because you don't see a lot of New Orleans artists actually work with Baton Rouge artists and producers.
Right.
And so telling people, how that actually came about for you.
I got this partner, stay out there in BR, and he used to work for Gates. Shout out DJ Big 1000, you know what I'm saying? So I start tapping in with him, and he like plugged in with all them niggas out there. So, you know, we started going out there recording and shit. And as I'm in the studio out there, we was recording out there in Mouse Studio. So as I'm recording, all them niggas just coming through, and they were just like naturally feeling my vibe and shit, and it just happened like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it went.
Yeah, because like, you know, you were probably like the only independent New Orleans artist who have like, you know, Baton Rouge like features.
Right.
Like you got Percy Key, you got Fredo Paynes, you got Cheryl Marty. Like you don't see that often.
Right.
Cause like being from New Orleans really don't give Baton Rouge that much credit like they supposed to. Cause Baton Rouge is winning right now, but New Orleans is known.
Right. It just, like I said, bro, it was the way it happened. Like with Fredo, I ended up fucking with him. It was organically, you know what I'm saying? Same with Percy and Marty, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, we just so happened to brush shoulders, and it just happened like that. Like, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and be like, oh, it was intentional that I'm gonna go fuck with niggas from BR and do music. It just happened like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, you know, like being New Orleans, like being from New Orleans and like actually interacting with like a Baton Rouge dude that's like, you know, a rapper, some of them been in the streets as well, like you know, how did that relationship go? Cause you know, like back in the day, like it was very rare for like New Orleans people to actually even hang around Baton Rouge people. It was only a few people.
Right. But you know what, bro, to be honest, like it's different because it's different not because of social media. Now a nigga in Hicktown, Mississippi could be on Instagram and social media and keep up with what's going on. It's like now you don't really know where a nigga from it, that a nigga from somewhere else until they open their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you could get the blueprint from social media. Back then it wasn't like that, so it wasn't like nothing you could relate to with people from other places if they weren't from where you actually was from where you from.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say for us, just like the New Orleans area, the West Bank, Kenny, all them, you could tell who from like around this part, but anything past that, you could tell like they from somewhere else in Louisiana.
Right. Yeah.
Just the way they walk, move, talk, hand movement.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you looking for that, I mean, if you analyzing that, you know what I'm saying? But just in passing, you know, you ain't really paying attention. You know, but you can. It's definitely different with us from New Orleans. It is a whole different way that we walk, we talk, we do shit. Like it's like no other. Like, you know, you can spot that. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different aura. Like with us, I think that's why that I think that's why now it's taking a little more time for us to get our heat back because people gotta catch on. You know what I'm saying? Because we be so ahead of the game, they gotta catch on. You know what I'm saying?
So like, I want you to tell us like the difference. Like you know, I want you to tell the world what's the difference. Like, if like from your point of view, if the difference from New Orleans and Baton Rouge, from your point of view.
The difference between New Orleans and Baton Rouge, to me, is that the difference is the personality. You know what I'm saying? It's a different setting. Like New Orleans, we move faster. We have more of our own culture that we set in, opposed to like trying to pick up things from other places. You know what I'm saying? I feel like New Orleans is more faster. It got more pizzazz, more spunk. You know, not taking away nothing from people from Biara, because I met cool niggas in Biara. You know what I'm saying? But it just New Orleans is more like the cuisine, like the food is more seasoned, it's more spicy, it's more faster, it's more culture, it's more craft. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like more, it's like some city slicker shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like, you know.
Okay. So like, for being one like independent music artist, like working on, you know, like starting your own label, how do you feel like? Well, I want to know. Like, how important it is to you to actually, market yourself, your label, and your music.
It's very important because you could have a gem right here in your hand. And that you got something in your hand that could change the world, but if it don't get out to the people to know that you have it, then it's just nothing. You know what I'm saying? So marketing is a big part in it. Like me, I had to learn, like, you know, it's cool paying for features and all. If that's what you into, that's what you want to do. But me looking back now and going forward, I'd rather spend my money on my money. I set out a separate budget for marketing for my music because that's the most important thing. Because how else is gonna get to the fans? How else you gonna grow fan base? How else is gonna get to the people? You gotta market.
Alright. So, I'm gonna tell us, you have any brand new projects coming up?
Yeah, I got More Grinding Muscle 2 coming up. You know what I'm saying? Real soon I'm working on. I'm just getting things, you know, in the fall. I got my dog, Raw D.I., Dizzy, you know what I'm saying? And Mina from Partners in Crime, A&R in it, you know what I'm saying? And I got the new video I just dropped called Wrong Lane, you know what I'm saying? That bitch going up. I just dropped that bitch like a couple of weeks ago. Got a nice little numbers on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just working, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just working, you know?
Okay. Hey, so, you know, tell us what separates you, from other artists.
What separates me from other artists is that I ain't gonna say I don't pay attention to what the game doing, like other artists and shit, because I do, because that's how I know what's going on. But like, I know my lane, I know my craft, you know, and I know what I have to do to be me, to make people feel me, you know what I'm saying? And the shit I talk about be real life shit, like shit that I experienced in my life, my partners experienced, my mom experienced this, so somebody out there gonna feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like my shit not like a reach, like I'm not, when I do songs, my shit not like a reach, like, oh, I'm trying to reach this type of audience, or I'm trying to make a nigga feel this way. It's just organic music, you know what I'm saying?
So, like, you know, during the pandemic and everything that's been going on, how important do you feel like it is to actually, travel and just like promote yourself?
Man, that's very important, man. You better really find dudes, like, if you go back and check the books and check the blueprint, you barely seen niggas who blew up big just staying in their comfort zone. You gotta move around. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, they was big in New Orleans, but once they really blew, when they started going to Tennessee and Alabama, Texas, you know what I'm saying, and linking up with those people out there to spread the movement, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks. Okay, so Got this funny question for you. Tell us, how do you feel about like rap beef and trolling?
Rap beef and trolling?
Yeah.
The way I feel about the rap beef and the trolling shit is how I've been felt. If you know you ain't really into that or with that, don't fuck with that, because that shit could get real. That shit could get you fucked up. I mean, you think you winning on one end trolling people because you get your little views and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But like, you run across the wrong nigga with that shit, like, it'll turn out bad for you, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's other ways to run your shit up, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, spend your money on your marketing and shit. You know, some niggas look at that like free marketing, you feel me?
Oh yeah, but stop trolling.
Yeah, stop trolling. But as far as rap beef, like, if it ain't nothing that's detrimental to a nigga family or to a nigga money or something, if it just be like some ego shit. I mean, sometimes nigga keep picking at you, of course you gotta stand up for yourself. But if it's like some bullshit, like, that's why I try not to get into that, cause when you a man, when it's men, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga be like, you gotta be willing to die about this shit and kill about this shit, like Stunner seed. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, that's why I try not to get into nothing, cause I already know where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
Right.
Fuck the rap beef shit, man. Get this bag, man. Get this money.
The funny part is when I was saying something funny, I ain't gonna ask you a question because I ain't gonna get you in trouble. But I'm gonna ask you though. See, you can say you ain't gotta answer or not, but if you could date anybody in the industry, in the music industry or entertainment industry, who would it be? And tell us why.
What you mean, like just based off looks, like how
like a female, like somebody you've been watching, if you have been watching someone.
I can't think of nobody off the head. They got a lot of females that's nice and shit too, though, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm the type of nigga, like, I'm big on vibes, like, I'm big. You could be a nice looking female, you know what I'm saying? But you could be loud and common, like, in my ear, and they like get on my nerve.
And they have a lot of females that look good on social media.
Right,
the cameras
in person, it's a different
And that
story.
was my next question to you.
Yeah.
Have you ever been catfished?
No, I ain't never been catfished before.
That's a good thing, because a lot of people came on Nolazine been catfished.
I ain't never been catfished.
Then you know they got the females that look a certain way on this and don't look like it on that.
Yeah. I done been with a few of my partners when they got catfished, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never you feel me?
Somebody got catfished, you know what?
Right. Who?
I know I'm saying somebody you know got catfished.
Yeah. I done definitely seen it come through, like I know it's real. Cause at first I was like, man, catfish, what the fuck is that? Like, people really do that. But like, man, people really do that.
Okay. So like, how important it is to you being from downtown to actually make the world know downtown New Orleans? Cause like most of the world, they think New Orleans, they go uptown New Orleans.
Right.
Automatically.
Right.
And like even some know the West Bank, like Morero from Chopper and Big Boy, like,
Right.
but like, you know, downtown has few that made it, but like you know, they still never had that big star.
Man, I think that shit's so important. I think it's so important because like you said, when people hear about New Orleans, they think of uptown and shit because
of cash money, no limit.
Yeah, so they was able to tell those stories
from
uptown perspective. But downtown, where I'm from, like, the same shit was going on. Like, it wasn't no different. Like, the shit that I seen and been through and witnessed in my life, and the people that I grew up under, like, these were some hell of a niggas too. Like, so their story need to be told. Like, you know about niggas like Meatball and, you know, Tonto C2 and them because they had the music label behind them to put it in their light. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like where I come from, like in the 9, you know what I'm saying? From across the bridge and across the canal, I grew up through the whole 9. Like, man, I done seen some amazing shit, bro. And some real life-changing shit that's how I'm able to tell my story so vividly and express myself. Like the 9 gave me a certain aura about myself. The 9 gave me a certain perspective on life. Like, I learned so many life lessons just being from the 9 where I grew up at, in downtown, period, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't taking nothing from uptown. I fuck with niggas from uptown, but it's just like where I'm from, I gotta hold that.
Yeah, tell your story. Yeah, cause like like downtown has had artists that actually made it to like a mainstream level, but nobody never made it to that,
Wayne.
to that masterpiece of Lil Wayne
right.
and Birdman level. Like they had artists been heard, like even like you had Mr. Magic, Kid, a few other people, but like nobody just never been that mainstream radio.
And shout out Mr. Magic, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Shout out Nut Kid, I fuck with him, he fuck with me as my dude. Shout out Dizzy Raw D.I. that's my nigga, that's my dog.
But if you want to be technical about the Ninth Ward, the East is the Ninth Ward too. People don't hear that.
I don't know, bro.
It's technically the Ninth Ward. And like people don't want to say this. It's technically the Ninth Ward now. If you look at the map of the wards.
In what terms though? Like
you look at the map of the wards.
Geographically?
Yeah.
Because like man, I don't know that 9 like growing up like I'm born in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? And like growing up,
you only knew that you knew your areas.
Yeah, the shit that I seen.
But the East don't claim the East off the dump. Like,
off the dump. Like the East them grew us on that day. I remember me being from the 9, growing up in the 90s and early 2000s. If you moved to the East, that was like the Jeffersons.
It was like
no.
It was like being more like higher privilege.
Yeah.
When I was young, the East was actually good, but they had areas that you knew not to fuck with.
Yeah, they get on. That's right. Everywhere, man. That's everywhere. But like that 9, bro, was just like something different, bro. Like that 9, that 9 made a lot of people that's product. Like my grandpa was a Black Panther in the Desire in the 70s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was like one of the only renowned chapters of the Black Panthers in New Orleans. Was in the Desire.
But that's our history.
My grandpa was a part of that. So like, it's so much rich history in the 9, and I feel like the world done got cheated out of it because nobody ever came to show it like they did for the Cali or the Magnolia, the Melf, Venice and Magnolia 17. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's coming though.
Just traveling, seeing like the whole everything about New Orleans or trying to make it on their own. Like as I think about it, there has not been too many rappers that made it on their own from New Orleans. It was record labels. So I think that's what kind of the reason why downtown haven't had that mainstream artist because they never had that powerhouse downtown label that just took the whole downtown with them and represent that downtown.
I mean, they had a few that tried to come.
Don't talk about this. I know they had a lot of them.
I know what you're saying.
Like in the 90s, they had nothing but labels. But people knew about the ones that really had that back, like the Big Boy, like
Cash Money.
Ever see one thing about Big Boy? Big Boy had artists from all over. Even
the West Bank. Be sleeping on Big Boy. What's his name?
Chuck.
Chuck. He passed away. All right. They don't give Chuck the credit that he deserved, bro.
Well, he went to jail for a while. That's the reason why. Like he was when he was going like as soon as he was about to go mainstream, he kind of went to jail, so kind of slowed shit down. Yeah. But the 3 big cats, but New Orleans history is the big labels was Big Boy, Cash Money, No Limit. But they had a lot of labels though, like they had Bobo Joe, like people know the history. They had a lot of labels. Yeah. Like they had labels downtown.
Just never made it to that level.
They just never became that powerhouse. Like I used to say, they had artists that sold they had matter of fact, Soulja Slim, 6 Shot was on the record label actually before No Limit. Okay. They had other labels in places, but it's just like nobody became that powerhouse. When I say powerhouse,
because it's like we see it all tie into what we were talking about, bro. Because P and Bib and them, they branched out and went other places.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a thing that it's a small thing that even New Orleans artists gonna do right now. They don't go through them chitlin circuits.
Right.
Like you actually started, but you gotta go to other places now.
Right.
Like you already went to Baton Rouge. That's the first step.
Right.
Now you gotta go to all those places around that surrounding Baton Rouge. See, Baton Rouge artists get it. Baton Rouge artists go to those towns. That's why they get show money.
Right.
How many New Orleans artists you know besides bounce artists get show money every week?
Right.
Baton Rouge artists get that, even on the upcoming.
Right.
Like they don't have to be signed to get show money.
Right. And say, bro, I want to side note this before I forget. I think that some real shit, like me looking into the camera, speaking to everybody that's aspiring to be a rapper, you growing a buzz in New Orleans or whatever. I feel like us New Orleans artists, we get too big-headed too fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I don't think it's just artists. I think it's just people in general. If you get a little success in New Orleans, it's like people been waiting their whole life to become something.
Right.
So if a few people see you and say, man, you doing your thing, you started like, oh, I'm that shit.
Like, you know, I ain't about to do no song with that nigga, you know, but you was just that nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but also in our city, they'll try to like undermine you. Or you think you something, you just own in New Orleans, you gotta live this, live that.
Right.
That's like Sunday, for instance. Like people in New Orleans probably think I'm just local, but if since I walk straight through and I got New Orleans people in for free.
Right.
Nobody else can do that like that.
Right. Bro, what you doing? I ain't lying, bro. You know, I've been told, we been fucking around like 3-4 years now. I've been told you what you doing, bro, is special because nobody else not doing it, bro.
Whatever. I'm gonna shout out everybody. There's a lot of people do it. It's just everybody ain't gonna do it the same way.
Right.
Like there's a lot of people shooting interviews, a lot of people coming out doing their thing.
And they discriminate. They only want
but
to
the
do
problem
shit for
is,
people.
and also they ain't gonna be able to get everybody.
Right.
The majority of our city beefing. So and so like some people gonna actually make you choose a side.
Right.
They know I don't need to choose a side.
Right.
I'm already good regardless. Even I ain't gotta interview nobody else from New Orleans.
Right.
I can just go out of town the rest of my life.
Right.
But it's gonna be hard because so much of us try to box shit in. Like it's a crab in the barrel city, so they just trying to suck you in. So if you don't travel, you're really gonna be stuck in this motherfucker.
Yeah, for real. You gotta travel, bro. That shit's so important, man. Like, man, I can't stress enough how important that shit is, bro. Cause most of us, anyway, you know what it is? Most of us didn't travel until Katrina.
Facts.
Didn't go to other places. Like,
I actually thought about it. I never been on a plane until I brought my own plane ticket. Like my mama never took me.
Me too.
My mama, like when I was to the country in a car.
Right.
I never been like my mama never been on a plane to out of Katrina.
Right.
Like my mama had been on a cruise to out of Katrina. Like a lot of people from New Orleans was really stuck.
Stuck.
Like you didn't even know it was that much to do out there.
Right.
But also social media when it came in you know the 2008s and 9s, it showed you people from other places. It made you want to go there too.
Right. Like damn, man, they getting down like that out there.
Like actually before, like niggas was getting money in New Orleans, but they was happy in this comfort zone.
Right.
But like if people really saw, like besides the movies, like if social media was out in the early 80s and shit, them dudes would have been. You'd have been seeing pictures of dudes in Jamaica and all that shit. The dudes could have did it. They just didn't know.
Right. Man, that shit's so important. Not just like with music wise, period. Just with
but it gives you something to rap about too. For music wise, it gives you something to rap about.
Right. Right. Because you're out the bubble. A lot of people be stuck into a bubble.
Then also in New Orleans, what New Orleans people don't be getting, there's a hood everywhere. They be thinking, oh, New Orleans, this man. You can't go to fucking street boy wild too. You can't go to everywhere. I've been in a lot of places. Everywhere I went there, I heard somebody.
You could go to fucking Czechoslovakia. You know what I'm saying?
It's real.
They gonna have somebody, everybody is, in the world. Who that was say that? Nas or something? The world is a ghetto, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Everywhere they got somebody. That's when you go to London to get pressed.
Yeah.
You might laugh at their voice, but they really mean they about to jack your fucking ass.
They doing serious shit out there. Kidnapping, all kind of shit, man.
Taking your liver out. They gonna sell your shit.
Yeah.
They gonna sell your shit.
That shit real, man. That shit real, bro.
So
that's what I think, bro. I think that we just have to humble ourselves more and stop letting the little local success make us so full to where we not hungry no more, to where we don't do the little things that really count. You know what I'm saying? We need to start settling for less, bro. All around the board. Like you said, not even just artists, it's like everybody, like, you know
entrepreneurs.
Like let's create our own, make this bitch a powerhouse again. Like let's create our own platform to where motherfuckers gotta come to us. Like with what you doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I salute that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I first did an interview with you, I ain't even had 2 videos with 100 views. You know what I'm saying?
But it's always a learning experience. And also, like, so many artists just drop so many music videos, but they never do an interview and, like, tell their story or let people really know the real them. So, like, people be kind of lost.
They want to tell you some real shit, bro. Before I go watch nigga, know what make me watch nigga video? Watching the interview.
Right.
Cause the interview you could get to really see.
You want to buy into that person,
who
like
that person is. Like a nigga, you'll hear his song and his song will be like him saying simple shit and you'll think he dumb. But then when you hear him talking in the interview, nigga, intelligent.
Smart, intellectual. I ain't like one nigga told me he was top, like in Austin, Dallas. He told me if he got like a top flight security clearance, and he showed me, but he got a mouthful of goals and everything.
Right.
And he showed me his credit card, man, but 800 credits, but he like 26. Yeah, but like you can't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, you can't. So, and so tell us, I'm like, what's next for you?
What's next for Rexo is, like I said, man, I'm focused on, I just got my LLC for my label, More Grind and Muscle Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to find me an artist or two or three, however it go, you know what I'm saying, that just, I believe in what I believe in and believe in themselves and believe in me to believe in them, while I'm still working on my music too at the same time, you know what I'm saying, because how I'm trying to do with my label, like I don't want to just try to find a little nigga that's popping and like try to get him and grab him. Like I want it to be, I want his story to match too. I want everything to line up, cause what More Grind and Muscle mean, it means like more grind and muscle. It have nothing to do with bicep muscle or grinding like selling drugs. It's just straight. You know how to take nothing and make something from it, because you just got the mindset that you're gonna win by all means. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what's next for me, bro. And on my entrepreneurship, bro, dropping these visuals, dropping this music, and make niggas respect my pen. That's my new campaign, respect my pen, because like niggas be sleeping on me, dog, because I don't know what it is, but you know, like niggas say, sometimes it take a little longer to get somewhere that's so much further than the others. You know what I'm saying? So that's my campaign, respect my pen, because if you listen to my shit, if you go listen to the songs that I got out on platforms, I talk that shit, and everything is real from the heart, and you can feel it, and you can hear it, you can see it. And if you've been through something, or you been through something, you gonna get it. It's juicing and everything. Like, so respect my pen. That's my campaign, and that's how it's going. Like, fuck that dumbing down for niggas. Fuck trying to impress us, man. Look, respect my pen game, cause I'ma let that bitch bleed straight up. So that's what's next for me, bro. Like, just I won't be one of them dudes that, of course, I won't be financially stable to be able to take care of my kids, grandkids, all that, but I won't go down as one of them niggas that when I die, they won't take my brain and use it for research, because they feel like my mind is so prolific and so, you know what I'm saying? But see, another thing too, that never really came out of New Orleans. All our music was like buck shit, like gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? So they don't really, when they look to New Orleans, they don't really look for that. They just look for the gangster aspect, which is gangster too, but this is a different level of gangster, bro. It's about being intelligent, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to push. Like, a lot of young dudes think that it's about just being hard or being gangster, but man, it's about lasting. The real gangsters last, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck take it till you, fuck fake it till you make it, fuck take it till you make it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you free and your head, hands, and feet above ground, you ain't in that fucking box. You know what I'm saying? Take every day, everything, not for granted, bro. And that's what I'm pushing. I'm trying to help the youth. I got a lot of shit I want to do. I want to set up like my own Big Brother program, where dudes like you know what I'm saying, could come and you have a young dude, 14, 13, and you could take him to the game with you, probably take him out of town with you, groom him, show him how to work the camera. Like, that's the type of shit I'm trying to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Aside to the music, but it's all intertwined back to the music, because that's my first love, and I know I got a real gift for this shit.
Okay. And also, last but not least, tell everybody what can they find you on social media.
Man, Big Rexo Flexo, you know what I'm saying? Rexo double X on Rexo and Flexo. Rexo underscore Flexo on all platforms. And on YouTube, just type in Young Rexo and you're gonna see all my art, pull up all my work. Fuck with that, tap into that, man.
Alright, we done.
Oh, wait a minute. Nolazine make them hoes scream. You understand me? You want a t-shirt? You want a half a wife beater with a hole in it? You want a pair of short pants with 6 holes in it with all your coochie hanging out on the side? Holler at your people, baby. Ziggler Wig, you understand me? Lock and cock on this BLOCK, you understand me? A beautiful day.